it creepy of me to take a picture of somebody when they're asleep?
Hello.
Hello.
I love you. Ice cream.
I love you too.
Good. Ha! What this do?
Signal the end of a season?
Hmm?
For night time.
For night. Aha! I think wrong.
Worbegans! Hello! Oh, it's a stadium. He thinks they're stadium
It's
lights.
not for sport.
How are you doing?
My village.
Sounds a bit my wife, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. I will attempt to grab you a guinea pig. Let's see how well that goes. Hello, I see you. I see you, darling. You heavy boy you are. We're gonna say hello. I have a cardboard sheet around me so that I don't accidentally wheel my chair back over small friends. This is Remy Labor. Let's make sure we don't show everybody your penis. I keep accidentally flashing him. Hello, Kachansky. Kachansky's come to say hello as well. Yeah, you gonna meet people? You are. You're a very handsome boy, aren't you? The second you hold him, he doesn't take any of his own body weight. He just slumps. So he becomes much heavier. He's also shedding a lot. Yeah, you're going to cover me in white hairs, aren't you? He's named after Gambit from the X-Men. Because he has red eyes. And because he loves sex. Yeah. He's like a cream colour, but he looks like he's got tea stains on him. He looks like I've spilt tea on him in places. But you're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy for me. You love the ladies. You're a lovely boy. Yeah. Say hello. Oh. I know. Hello. You good boy? You a good boy? You're going to want a reward, aren't you? He says, she must get me a reward for this. I'll just quickly go to the fridge and get them a treat. For the hardship he had to endure. Pet cam's back. They're my backup. In case I get boring, at least there's guinea pigs to look at. Oh, covered in hair now. Seriously, Remy. Right. Let's go back in. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, my Stream Deck has decided yesterday and today to not work, so I'm having to do it manually. On top of all my other technical problems. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this illustration. It's kind of, not Moomins. It reminds me of some kind of thing from my childhood. It really looks a lot like an art style from a children's program.
You?
A village is safe.
Safe village. So,
Yeah, show the nice tree.
tree.
Tree!
Beautiful tree. I have tree. It's weird, no? I have weird.
I have weird too.
Public lizard.
Public lizard! That's so cool. I wish I had a public lizard.
For everyone.
No, don't say you eat them. Are they pets?
No.
Oh.
I say I live home. My mother no cry goodbye. Your mother?
We're gonna show him a picture. Lizards deserve it a lot more than the people actually running things.
Strong mom. Morning I leave. I go far, far. Alone. Long time. I leave home.
There was a prophetic dream that signaled the end of the season, so I went out to try and record this time on Earth and make it real for people in the future. Why not? I think with this guy's grasp on the language, maybe just the simple.
Why not? Why not? Same. Look at crab now.
Look at crab now.
I see. I like it. I draw. What you like?
Oh. Shall I show him the drowned cows? Shall I show him the how now drowned cows? This one.
Sound. To play sound. You play sound.
Am I picking one of my recordings? I was just so upset that the cows were going to drown. I dedicated that entire part of my journal just to documenting every cow. Should we do this? This was the music that the cows liked on the radio. I tuned the radio into their favourite music so they could listen to it as they drowned. Did I mention I was really upset by this part? I really didn't like it.
I heard a lot of music on my trip, but never saw anybody playing it. Just instruments, recordings, echoes.
Good. Here? 3 days together. Friend now. Sad that I go.
Yeah, talk about the boy.
Kilt Kid. Now, here together, we are safe.
He wants a selfie! What's that one? Oh, that's the picture I took of him sleeping. Yeah, let's use both of them. Use both of them. Found him dozing. And made a friend. Okay, how do I turn those lights on? Barry, how you doing? Oh. They not work? Oh, they're slow.
The lights sent out a warning to the other side of the world. I wondered if anyone was watching. I wondered if anyone remembers what it means. This season is over.
I'm having technical difficulties today. 2 days in a
friend
row.
is sailing home in the morning. I've decided to go with him. I feel so scared and so relieved at the same time. I can't think straight. Before sailing into the unknown, I checked in on my journal, my letter to the future.
Okay, I didn't want to talk over her. Have a lovely shower. Have a lovely shower, Webigons. Is it the end? We're reviewing our book. My memorial to the drowned cows. Okay, we're reviewing. We are reviewing the situation. See, some stuff is so crowded and some stuff is a bit empty. That was pretty. I liked all the lights. And this is the seaside. Okay. I've been journaling. Oh! Apparently I'm now in Tron. Did it break? Did the game break?
Blinding light.
Okay.
and a strange pattern disappeared off the surface of the water. My mind emptied out. But then my senses came alive. I smelled the ocean air, felt the boat rocking, heard the waves rolling. I saw someone else was with me.
There's an issue with my cutscenes. I think
detected
that's what's
the world
happening.
for the first time. I was overwhelmed by its beauty and a feeling of possibility. Then I found this journal and I read carefully through each page. It says, "Here is my home, my mom, my friends." I didn't recognize any of them.
She's forgotten!
And the loss hit me. I became aware of a massive absence.
The pendant broke and she's forgotten.
And I realized that if it wasn't for this journal, I wouldn't even know I lost anything at all.
If I hadn't done that trade...
These pages are a little bridge between us and the world that just disappeared. And I put them together, so that must be who I am. Someone who left their home to take measure of the world before
She's
change.
forgotten her mum.
Here's a record of the people I met along the way, moments from their lives at the end of this era. It seems to have been a season where our minds wandered through memories and dreams of the past. I'll continue taking measure of the world, even if I never make it to a palace of art and memory. No matter where you're reading this, I offer you my journal and the lives inside it. If anything in here escapes from the page into the world, let it be one sentence. Just a few words you
it's
heard
a lovely
from
place to
on
be,
a
Barry.
bicycle. When at the end of the evening, she turned to you and said, "It is not too late."
How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth.
Is it finished?
Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
That was her dad. Oh, it's finished. That was her dad's advice to her when she started out. And I think that's supposed to be her son. Achievement unlocked, the end. So now I want to know, if I hadn't let the monk use the pendant, would I have remembered? Because that's really sad. She's forgotten her mum. And she's forgotten all the people she met. She's forgotten the cows. That's the greatest tragedy of all. She's never going to know why she took so many pictures of cows. I wonder if I can go back and not share the pendant. I was in a valley that was about to be flooded. Everyone had evacuated. I was documenting it before it got flooded, and I found that they'd left the cows in the field. And the revelation that I had that the cows were going to drown, I took a picture of every one of those cows. I was so upset that the cows were going to drown. But she's forgotten that, so now she's just like, why have I got so many pictures of the cows? It's a really nice game. You're basically making audio recordings of lovely sounds and taking pictures of interesting things and talking to people and putting together a journal. Yeah, you got to take some nice pictures of sunsets and scenes and posters and graffiti. And she did some sketches. Oh, Barry, you missed last week. I cried. Second time I've cried on stream. There's a bit where she meets a little boy and he tells her about his dad dying. And she told him about her dad dying. And then I had to take a 5-minute break because I got all sad because it was only about a month since it was the anniversary of my dad dying. So last year I cried playing Welcome to Elk because there was a scene where you have to euthanize someone's pet rabbit. And obviously I'm going to get sad about that because, you know, guinea pigs. And then last week I got emotional. I had to take a 5-minute break. It's so nice though. It's nice for just exploring a universe kind of a game. And I only crashed my bike and nearly went off a cliff like 4 times. Well, I crashed my bike a lot. I nearly went off a cliff only 4 times. That was pretty good. I just saw the name Dylan Fee. I know a person with a last name Fee. I'm like, ooh, are you a relation? So I was near the end. Because I saw postcards for the valley that we went to and explored. But there were postcards for Asan Islands, and we never went there. I wonder if you go in a different direction, do you find other things? Or if that was it. For all dead loves and all remembered things.
Blinding light, and a strange pattern disappeared off the surface of the water. My mind emptied out. But then my senses came alive. I smelled the ocean air, felt the boat rocking, heard the waves rolling, saw someone else was with me. I detected the world for the first time. I was overwhelmed by its beauty and a feeling of possibility. Then I found this journal and I read carefully through each page. It says, "Here is my home, my mom, my friends." I didn't recognize any of them, and the loss hit me. I became aware of a massive absence. And I realized that if it wasn't for this journal, I wouldn't even know I lost anything at all. These pages are a little bridge between us and the world that just disappeared. And I put them together, so that must be who I am. Someone who left their home to take measure of the world before it changed. Here's a record of the people I met along the way, moments from their lives at the end of this era. It seems to have been a season where our minds wandered through memories and dreams of the past. I'll continue taking measure of the world, even if I never make it to a palace of art and memory. No matter where you're reading this, I offer you my journal and the lives inside it. If anything in here escapes from the page into the world, let it be one sentence. Just a few words you heard from a traveler on a bicycle. When at the end of the evening, she turned to you and said, "It is not too late."